What's up, our Humble Tribe? We're back with another video. Let me tell y'all something. If you guys not a part of our Facebook crafting group, scan this code and come join us. But what we're going to do is come into Canva. I put in the wrong size, but I'm going to put the correct size on the screen. 9.8 by 5 inches. But if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you a little cheat sheet. So what we're going to do is go into Pinterest. I find all of my images on Pinterest and Google. I just go in and download the images that I like. Pinterest and Google. That's it. I'm going through and finding all of the pictures that I like. And I'm just going to download them. Then you see me on Google now, going in, finding pictures that I like. And I'm going to just right click, add it. And I'm adding it to Canva. We're going to open up the Canva. Now, your middle image should never be wider than 4.3. It can be smaller than 4.3, but do not go wider than 4.3 because you don't want it to wrap around the tumbler. You want it to just stay in the middle. And then I'm going to remove the background. This is just an image I took off Google. Yes, I'm so sorry, but I did. Took it off Google. I'm going to remove the background. And this size is going to be size no wider than 1.9. So this is going to be 1.9 in width. And then I'm just going to duplicate this twice. So we're going to have 3 at the end. We're going to have 3. We're going to have one in the top corner, one in the middle closer to her, and then one in the bottom left corner. And then we're going to take those same 3 and we're going to reverse it. We're going to put 2 right beside her, 1 in the middle, but closer to the edge. And, like that. As you see it, it's like flipped. That's it. I know it probably don't make no sense now, but it's going to make sense at the end if you just listen to me and just follow the steps. But now I'm going in, and these sizes don't matter. You can make those big as you want, small as you want. What we're doing now is just going in and filling in all the extra spots in the middle. We're going to go in, and that's what we're doing. Just going to go in. You can reposition it how you want. Turn it. If you want all of them to go the same way, they can. If you want them to rotate, you can rotate them around. But it really don't matter. That's to each their own. Like, what works for me may not work for you. I'm just showing you guys how I do it my way. And like I said, those images, it don't matter how big you want them. You can do them how big, how small. And I know some people don't like a lot of extra. Some people less is more. Me, I'm an extra type of girly, so I'm always extra. So I'm just going in, and I found her name on Google. Y'all, I don't know why my screen keep moving over like that. That's what happens when I design on my phone. But I'm going to add her name right under her. I'm going to move her up a little bit and add her name right under her. Boom. And then I'm going to take that same name and fill in some of those spots. That's all we doing now is filling in the spots. Our foundation is set. The foundation is the middle image and those 3 images on each side of her. That's your foundation. And then you're going to go in and just add different things in between to fill your foundation, basically, But that's what we're doing. We're just going in and adding. You can resize it I like to play around with. Once I put everything, you may see me moving it around or whatever. And Hello Kitty, her theme is a sunflower, flower. It's not a sunflower, but just a flower. So I'm going to go in and just add some flowers throughout some of the little empty open spaces. I don't like a lot of open spaces. It made me look like it's missing something. So that's why if you see any cup wrap that I make, it's going to always be overly saturated. No lie. Unless a customer say they don't want that much. They don't want it to be too extra. But if not, and always remember, I always color my background so I can see it. But remember, before you download it as a transparent background, to take the color off and make it back white. And this is I made this snow globe tumbler as my prints was printing out. So I just wanted you guys to see how the print looks. So this is the actual print. And I just wrap it around the snow globe. And I'll take one piece off and adhere it. So long as you got that one piece down, that's good. You just swipe it. You're going to adhere one piece down, and then I'm left-handed, y'all, so that's why I had to flip it over. So I'm going to pull the backing off a little bit. If you know anything about UV DTF, it's got that backing on it. So as you see, I'm just literally letting it slide. I'm using my hand going up and down, and it's just sliding. And that backing going to roll off on its own. Sometimes you may have to pull it a little bit, but usually it just slides. Like you can use your hand or a squeegee. I just like to use my hand. It's easier for me. But as you seeing, I'm just rolling it and sliding it, rolling it and sliding it. And it's gonna come out perfect. That's it. That's all. Go slow so you won't have bubbles. If you pull that backing off and lay it down, you're going to have bubbles. But if you leave that backing on and cut a little bit off, and as you can see, when you get to the other side, you're going to have to take the top part off and then place the rest of it down. Because it's going to overlap it. So you're going to have to remove a piece of that top clear film before you can lay the other side down. And once you remove it back a little bit, and you can just adhere the other side down, and then you just peel the full clear film off the top of it. Look how cute that turned out, y'all. That turned out so cute. I got it so excited at the end and pulled it off, and it broke one of the bows, but that's neither here nor there. It still turned out cute. This is for my daughter. That Hello Kitty was for my daughter. And so I'm going to teach you guys how you can take a same 16-ounce tumbler wrap and customize. This is a 24-ounce snow globe tumbler that I made. You don't have to make a bigger wrap. And of course, that 16-ounce wrap is not going to work for a 24-ounce. So what you're going to do is you can design it just like how you design it for a 16-ounce wrap, and just cut it. As you see me, I cut it individual and placed them down individual in individual places. And it's going to turn out so cute. You don't have to use a full wrap. You don't have to get a bigger wrap for a 24-ounce cup. You can still use a 24-ounce. You can still use a 16-ounce cup wrap. And this is how it turned out with a 16-ounce cup wrap. And that's a 24-ounce cup. Turned out so pretty, y'all. Look at these. If you take what I gave you, you can't lose. You can't miss. If you haven't joined, go join. And you remember I told y'all I had a cheat sheet for y'all. I made you guys a custom template. And with the template comes a free mock-up for your tumblers. So yes, and before you guys go, I want you guys to know, always measure your tumblers. You may have to tweak the sizing a little bit, but I did the hard work for you. You can tweak the size or keep it the same way. Hey, I promise you, it's still going to come out still the same way, still nice, if you follow those instructions. Yes, with those mock-ups that I gave you guys, I kept the designs in there, and you can just add your images to it and go from there. I can't wait to see you guys' creations. See you in class. Bye.